So does that mean that's reincarnation when you have, when you say spirits can't get through at some stage, but some religions believe that you actually, in your passing, you have a transition period and then you move into another body.
Yeah.
So what's your take on reincarnation?
You mean what is the truth on reincarnation? I'm perfectly happy to tell you the truth about reincarnation. But it's not a part of what happens. What happens is there is no reincarnation as people portray it on Earth today. And it's physically impossible to reincarnate, actually, until a person reaches a dimension in the spirit world that's highly developed, and nobody who passes ever has passed historically in that condition. So there is no reincarnation in the state that people have talked about it today. None at all. Right? And actually, when you get to the third sphere of the spirit world, you'll be told that quite definitely. But the first two dimensions of the spirit world, there's many spirits who believe in reincarnation. And they heavily influence what they try to do after they've passed. And many of them try to reincarnate. And the way they do that is they watch for a conception of a child, and if they can get into that child's body along with the child's soul, they will. Right? So many children born today are actually born overcloaked as a result of that attempt, due to the beliefs of reincarnation, actually. So what often happens, and this is also the major cause of child onset diseases, because almost every child that has a disease either before birth or at birth or shortly afterwards, even right up until 2, 3, 5, 6 years of age, almost all of those diseases are the result of a spirit attachment due to the parent's condition not preventing the attachment. Right? So that child will often act like a person who has passed because they are actually being overcloaked by that spirit. And that then people then think that supports the whole view of reincarnation. Does that make sense? Oh, he seems to be like my grandpa, or whatever. The truth is that majority of the time, grandpa is overcloaking him and actually determining a lot of what he does. And I've had many experiences with this, and that I've told you about in the past, with children with leukemia and things like that. And most children with leukemia actually pass due to spirits overcloaking them and creating their cancers, because the spirits themselves had cancer when they passed. So most child onset diseases are like that. Does that answer your question? It was very brief. There is a whole discussion I've said about reincarnation, which you can listen to, which tells you the truth of reincarnation as it really occurs. And I think it's a 4-hour discussion actually that I've had on the subject. Yeah, you can download that from the net.